Hi there, welcome to Multicam or Multicamera in DaVinci Resolve. We're going to take an example of an interview and I will show you how to work with the Multicam. It's very easy, very simple, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. So let's start. In DaVinci Resolve, in the media page here, I have two clips. One is a close-up and the other one is a wide shot. And the workflow goes like this. You create a Multicam clip and then you edit this clip in a new timeline or an old timeline. As simple as this. Now, I will select the two clips just like this. So I selected the close-up first and wide shot. Notice the names I have for the clips. The close-up original name is a very long name here. It's not practical to work with when you're doing close-up. And the wide shot, the same, is a very long name. So I renamed them to something that means something to me. You could do the same and that will be quite good. So you right-click to create the Multicam clip using selected clips here. And you want to give it a short name. The reason you would give it a short name is that it's going to append the name of the clips to the name of the Multicam. So it's good to give it, a few characters only. The start time code and the frame rate comes from the clips themselves. Now you have angle sync. What is an angle? In Multicam, every shot is an angle. So over here, I will have angle 1, that is close up, angle 2, that is wide shot. And if I had more clips, there will be angle 3, angle 4, and angle 5. Now you need to sync these angles. You have several choices. You have the in, out, time code, and sound. Since we are doing an interview, sound or audio or dialogue is pretty good to sync the clips. So I will select sound here. The channel. It means what audio channel you want to use from your clips over here. I will select audio channel 1. You could select anything and it will always be good. Multicam audio. This is the default audio for the Multicam clip. It could be the source audio channel, that's from the clips. It could be a reference, angle 1 meaning the first clip. You can have reference, adaptive. It really doesn't matter. Whatever you select, it will work very fine. Angle name. This is the name that you are going to give to your clips inside the Multicam clip. You can use sequential. There will be angle 1, angle 2. If you have more clips, angle 3, and so on. You can use the metadata, and what we want to use here is the clip name. I always advise you to use the clip name because it makes sense and you know which clip is which, provided you give them the right names. There are some options here. Please deselect them all because there is an annoying one here, original clips. You create a bin and it moves all your clips that you have selected to this bin called original clips. I don't like it at all. I don't like moving my clips around. And you click create. Now, a Multicam clip has been created and you notice it contains both clips, the close-up and the wide shot. If you had 10 clips also, the Multicam will contain these 10 clips. It will be more complicated. Cool. How to edit the Multicam clip? Well, you right-click, you create new timeline using selected clips or clip. I'm going to create a normal timeline. I'm going to keep the name timeline 1 is okay, and I will create. Now, having the timeline, you double-click, and it will open in the edit page. In the edit page, you need to work on 2 monitors. If you have one rectangle here, it means you are in 2 monitors. 2 rectangles, it means you are in 1 monitor. So we put 2 monitors. Now over here, you think you have a source monitor. Actually, this is the Multicam monitor. Want to come over here and enable Multicam monitor, you go to Multicam. Please do not go to the media pool and start editing the Multicam clip. It will not work very fine and actually it's not supposed to work like this. So remove the media pool. Now the question that I'm always asked, do you edit and refine your edit before you use the Multicam or after? Well, my advice to you is to rough edit your clip in the timeline or your clips and then use the Multicam and then you refine your edit at the end. For this we are going to do that. I will take the trim tool here, the trim edit tool. I'm going to cut off here and maybe I'll cut off from the end because I know there is nothing here. Okay, so now I did a very rough edit. I can start using the Multicam. So how do you use the Multicam? It's very easy. You have 3 options here. You have the video only, you have audio and video, and you have audio only. Let's start with video only to see exactly how it works. When you have selected one of these options, you can start switching in between clips. All you have to do is to position the playhead wherever you want. I'm going to put it just at 0, 0 and select my wide shot here. So you notice in the timeline, we switched to the wide shot, but the audio did not switch. That's because we are in video only. So in video only, you switch only the video. Then you come over in the timeline here and you decide this is where I want to change my shot again. So I will go to close up. And you come over here, for example, you go to wide shot, and then you come over here and you say close up, as simple as this. Now, I know the dialogue, I know what I'm doing here a bit, but it's good that you go by the dialogue, you listen, and then you do your cuts according to the dialogue in the case of an interview. I'm gonna go back to wide shot here, come over here, for example, close up, and of course over here, wide shot. Cool. So now let's notice exactly what happened. I have my cuts and the video is switching from the close-up to wide shot, the close-up and wide shot, or vice versa, but my audio did not move at all and it wasn't even cut. You might think that it's hard to edit over here, but it's not. For example, if I want to edit this cut here, I'm going to use the trim tool. I can click and drag. Notice I'm trying to trim, and immediately it has cut the audio. So it's very easy to edit. Whenever you need to edit, it will cut for you the audio. Now, for example, I'm going to do like this. Let's move it here. And then let's decide that this portion we don't want. I will go for the selection tool and select both clips. So I'm going to do something like this and then delete. Here you are. You started deleting. Another nice delete you can do is to select the cut and start moving it around. Notice in the monitor on the left, I can see the out point of the clip on the left, and on the right, I will see the in point of the clip that is on the right. I can adjust it the way I would like. For example, let's do an adjustment here. What I like to do, let's listen.
This beauty, it's...
Okay, so he says this beauty, so I would like it to move here. So...
This beauty.
Yes,
it's all...
nice. And then over here, I want him to go back to the close-up. So I'm going to put the close-up over here. But you notice something not interesting here because he's going to need to adjust his shoulders and so on. We don't want to see that. Notice? So I'm going to take this cut and just move it over here. I'm doing some fine edits to show you how to work with the multicam. Let's adjust it a bit more. When it's very stable, here you are. Cool. So it's very easy to edit here. What you can do also, if you didn't edit this cut, you did not trim it, then you can click on it and right click and say delete through edit and it will remove it. Very easy to do that. Now let's say you didn't like this, you want to switch the video from this wide shot to close up. It's very easy. The first one, you right click and you go to switch multicam clip and you go to close up. Notice it has switched only the video because I am in video only. I can also use a shortcut which is shift, command or control, left and right arrows. Notice how I'm switching in between the shots. So remember this shortcut, shift, command, left, right arrow, and you are editing like a pro. Now, these are the essential edits that you will do before going on and refining your edit. And it's very easy when you use the video only. Okay, I'm going to undo, stay there. Now we are back to zero where we started. I'm going to use now the video and audio. And I want you to tell me in the comments which technique you like most. Video only, audio video, or we will see the audio only. So when I use video and audio, I will come over and change my cut, for example. Now let's move on. And you notice in video and audio, it cut the video and it cut the audio. If this is what you want, awesome. So I'm going to cut again here, for example. I'm going to go to close up and then we can do the same tricks, maybe something like this. I will go over here. Actually, I'm supposed to be here in the wide shot, so I will bring my playhead on top and use shift, command, left and right arrow. Make sure when you're using the shortcut, your playhead is on the clip where you want to do the cut. Cool, so we can change here. I will go to wide shot. So I can select this cut and just move it over here. Okay, let's move the playhead outside. It's snapping, so I'm gonna do something like this. So the edit is very easy. So with audio and video, you cut the audio and you cut the video. Let's cut again and play around just to show you. For example, I will change to here and then I will change again to here. It's very easy. But I have a problem here when I use the audio and video. Not only video has switched from angle 1 to angle 2, but also the audio. Now on my timeline, I have a mixed audio. Maybe this is not what you want. You want the cuts, but you don't want a switch in audios. You want the same audio. The way to go about it, you go for your selection tool And over here, maybe if you have the link selection or not, you press the option key, you select your audio. And then simply you right click and you go switch multicam clip angle and you can go to close up. Now notice all the audio has become close up, and this is very good. Maybe this is your better audio, or if you want, you can get it to the wide shot and this is your best audio. So it's working very fine now. You have single audio here. It's much better to calibrate and work in the Fairlight. So video and audio will cut the video and the audio, and of course you can switch using the shortcut or the right click for whatever you like. You can also select, for example, the video only. Notice I pressed option and selected the video only, and now you can right click and go to multicam and change the shot if you want to. I'm going to undo. Cool. The last one we have is working with audio only. So I'm gonna undo everything and you wait for me, don't go. We are going to do the audio only. So let's switch to audio only. I switched to audio only and I am in my wide shot here. So if I come over here and cut to the close-up, well, the only thing that happened is it cut only for the audio. It did not cut for the video. Well, you might decide, okay, what's happening here? I want to change videos. But notice, if you have, for example, a simple documentary where you have a video and you have two speakers, and the comments from the speakers came on different times, so you only sync the in points. And then you can switch from one speaker to another speaker while the video is playing. And this is very interesting, very powerful. Now, provided that you know exactly what's the dialogue. So when you start cutting with the audio here, for example, the video doesn't change, the audio does change. The video only is very helpful in certain cases, the audio and video, and the audio could be very helpful in different cases. Now, after you've finished working in the multicam, you go back and refine your edit 100%. Thank you very much for listening, and if you like this video, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to publish lots of video editing in DaVinci Resolve and others on this channel. Thank you.